Boom, baby. Oh, yeah. I just got done watching a little bit of the Larry and the boys over there. Everybody all right? Having a good evening? We got in here tonight, you fine looking people. Miguel. What's up, Guppy? What did I need to look? I needed to look at something for you, Guppy. Tell me, remind me. What's up, DC? Yep, congrats to everybody on Google. If you want to go back 2 weeks, you see how much old Money Mike's been talking about it for you. I've pretty much brought it up every video. Miss Nima, Daryl Durr in the house, Tony, Ken, Yvette, Nick, Mr. Rosa, how are you, brother? Miss Lourdes, Iron Dolls, Miss Shelley in the house. Manford Man. All right. DC, what's up? We're gonna look at a few. Yeah, we'll stay out of that over here, Switz. Quit. Damn cat. Go on. All right. I'm gonna hit a few charts here. Kind of feel like a regroup. Like I need a regroup. What's my camera doing? How's that? The camera all right? What's all that? Let me change the lighting. Ain't that much gray in my beard, are there? It must be the lights. I gotta get. Let me change something here. What's going on? Can I do that? Oh man. Manford, do I play instruments occasionally? Yep. I get the guitar out some. Art Vandalay from Vandalay Enterprises. Mike, you old. I am old. What's up, Crypto King? All right. Yeah, we'll try to take a look at SoFi. Hey, y'all, hit that like button for me. This is a public video, so everybody gets to see this one. If you don't mind to hit the like for me. If you're brand new, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Try to go live on here all I can for everybody. Do some charts. Let Maggie stay. That ain't Maggie. That's one of the other ones. If it's Maggie, she'd just be chilling here. Yeah. Incoming. All right. So ENPH, man, it's just I've said it a few times. I had some shares of this, really small position. Trying to give this a little chance. I'm not sure what happened for earnings, but wow. Was it a surprise? Did they beat and they still dropped? Huh. Wow. Well, right there, y'all can see the last label I had for it at 33. Look what happens when you lost it. She was gone. Really, it was gone up here, but had a little bit to hang on to at this 34 level. She's gone. It did manage to hold back here at these previous lows. I'm not sure why this fell. That's the daily. That is not a good look for it, for sure. Let me get my Discord turned off. I know it's going to be beeping in everybody's ears. All right. What's up, Deshaun? What's up, brother? Troy. Man, the live this morning, I got frustrated, man. I don't like coming on behind. I got frustrated. You probably tell that I did, but I did. Saurlito, yeah, Google's rocket, man. Rocket. Absolute rocket. Mr. Josh just texted. Hello to the family. Okay. So, yeah. I appreciate it, Commander. What's up, Bo? Yeah, I had Palantir, man. And you see what it did. I managed to grab a little bit of it on the side, but I got sidetracked fooling with all that software, trying to get the sound. I just wasn't set up for it today. Got a late start, and that's what happened. Google, let's go look at it right fast. All right. I did give this to y'all back here on this Monday, if you've been hanging with me for a few weeks. That Monday night right there. So if you pick this up for any kind of swing, 242 was your entry. I don't know what it is overnight right now. It's gone though, I know that. Where's Weeble at? I get some Weeble chart up here. I'll get it overnight. It is wide open. And I'm sure the Qs are too. No, maybe. Yeah, starting to be. I didn't buy into that big dump. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Google at 293.50 right now. Oh my gosh. 242 to 293.50. I think that's a pretty good swing, y'all. All right. Lay the comments on me here. See what we got. Where's my comments? Yeah, it's insane. I swung Google from 270 to 290. Nice. Wolty love. Yeah, we were just looking at ENPH. You locked in 40K the last 3 days, Bo. Man, proud of you, brother. I love to hear that, my friend. Commander, you got that Palantir this morning? Good for you, brother. I'm glad. All right. What y'all want to look at? I need to update the family. TTD. I'm going to give you the couple of swings I've got. Going on. Trading view. Okay, here we go. All right, here's TTD, y'all. Listen, we had 34% on these options at one time. All the way up into here 2 times. I decided, and this is what you have to do. You have to make a decision. I'm trying to play this inverse head and shoulders. Is what I'm trying to do. That has to break 55, then 57. These are the two triggers for it. 55 and 57. I added it kicked me. It kicked me out of the options. I'm still in the shares. So we'll have to get another entry if we take the options again, okay? Kicked me on the options. We had a win. Took a small loss down here because I'm held for a bigger move. Still up on the shares. And if this loses this 50 by too much, I'm out. It'll just have to gain some more steam and consolidate down there. 49.25, so it's back over 50 in overnight. We'll see what it does from here. This has been support a couple of times in this area. That's the bottom of this shelf. Right down here. That's the bottom, 48.45. And if this can hold over this and continue to hold over 50, I'll hold the shares. I'm not liking the look of it right now on the daily, just to be honest with you. We caught it way down here for the run up, but I'm not liking the look of the daily. If it can't at least hold 40 down here and bounce, then she's no go. Not ready to go yet. We could just consolidate through here for a while. Okay. In that case, I'm not really holding options. So there's TTD. I want to get you on UPS while we're on that, doing these swings. I got back into UPS. This is the January 15th $100 strike. 2027. Let me get this for you. Okay. Is this the right thing? No. UPS. There we go. All right. Here's the UPS that I got. Just so you know, if you're brand new here. Nima. I got you. Yep. That's about it for me. I'll take a small profit on the shares if I have to. It is what it is. Gave it a chance for breakout. I was kind of looking sort of like UPS did for us. We sold UPS 65% win a couple days ago, so that was a banger. You keep your losses small, y'all. I don't care if I'm riding. I'm not riding stuff 30, 40, 50% down on options. I'm not riding it. Keep your losses small and know your levels, right? You can take time to stamp your... Mike, is it possible you could take time to stamp on certain topics? Gary, I'll try to look into that. I've never done that before. I know you can timestamp stuff, but I will try to do that in the future if I can. So I got the $100 strike. It's got good open interest, 0.53 delta. It's just out of the money. Just out of the money. One strike out of the money. It's kind of the midpoint. It's at 97. 95 is, I mean, I guess both of these are considered at the money, basically. So that's what I've got for UPS. We absolutely destroyed this the other day. This was a ripper, man. Here's what I do like. It's got room. It's got room. This thing came all the way to 109 that morning. Right here. 109 something. Let me look at a 6 hour. Right there. 109.60. 109.65. That's where we got to in pre-market that morning when it ripped. So this could do a few different things. On the weekly, we are technically in bearish hands still. This thing is starting to come up off its lows. And I only bought one contract to start with to keep money eyes on it. Guess what I bought it with? I bought it with the money from the 65% win on UPS. So guess what? UPS paid for itself just now. UPS needs to get over this $100. This is a psychological level, y'all. We need to close over 100. It's just, that is what it is. That's a hardcore psychological level. Always will be. Any kind of big number like that, and then you've got all this. This is going to be a little shelf here. That's going to be the top of it. So we got that to contend with in front of us. Josh charted this earlier. You know, he says this can take a while. The way he looks at it, if this, if we, you know, I think we got room to 118 here. If we continue with the RSI, if the move continues right now, if something happens and it falls off, yeah, we can lose momentum. But this is going to be acting, $100 is going to be acting as your resistance right now. Yeah, put it on 100 there. 100 Benjamins. There we go. There's your resistance. When you go down here to a 15, look how it's flagged here, pretty nice. So I'm using the bottom of this 95. I would like for it to hold this move. If this wants to lose 95, I may cut the option and re-enter on down here on lows if it wants to come back and test this stuff. So that is probably my idea for the time being. 95 being your protection net. So if you want to set it, there's a couple ways to play this. If you want to play it super long term, you could go in on shares on this and let it play slowly and not worry about the time decay on your option. But if it holds this 95, it could build a nice foundation here and give us another run up. So we'll see how it goes. Right now I like it. I like the daily. Look at that RSI pumping. I like the weekly. This is what we retook 50 on the weekly. If we can push 60, money in the bank. So we'll see if we can continue with some momentum here, okay? All right, what's next? Let me get the comments back. Everybody good? Everybody hanging with me? Oh, man, Kevin, I feel you. Yeah, he said 2027, Troy. I told him 2027. I'm not sure how far can you go out. You can go to January 2028. Not a lot of open interest on those. A little bit. If I was going to January 2028, the 105 strikes are probably the best. The 105 strikes. They're only about 1,200, so you could do that. Yeah, Crypto King. It doesn't hurt to, man. People underestimate that. What's the first thing I see here? Lift money back. What's the difference in 6 months to 24 months? In 6 months to 24 months on expirations. Good to hear that, Manfred. I'm not sure, Crazy Backer. I'm not sure. It's just the time time frame. You can buy options out as far as you want to, like dating your long calls. Like, I guess you have to look at the chart. Each chart's going to be different. The expected move of what you're wanting. UPS being a very long play, I wanted to at least give it a year. This first round, I was just playing a pop off the bottom. So I was expecting a big burst of momentum because we were on lows and we had retaken RSI on the daily. We had some divergence down here in the RSI, right? So that's why I liked it. And I was willing to play March. Now, looking out long term, the time decay is the difference. It's just how much time in expiration that you want to buy. If you buy all the way to 2028, you're going to have much more. That's right, Deshaun. 18 months. That's the difference. You're just buying more time on your contract. That's it. So, that's all, man. DC, I need ETH to run and get out of SBET. Man, I've not looked at SBET in a long time. That's why, I guess. Look at this thing. Did it do a split? Oh, yeah. It did a split. They do a split every so often, man. Look at that. Split, 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 split. Yeah. I don't like nothing about it, man. Not right now. Nothing stepping into it. It needs some buyers for sure. It needs some news catalyst, I guess. I don't keep up with it very good. Somebody said BMNR. Let's do that. Still in consolidation, in my opinion. Still in consolidation. It's broke down out of this wedge. Let's see. Let's see what this picks up. It's still got it up here. It's trying to come down out of it. I hate that it had that split back there. It always messes me up a little bit. Yeah, it's not looking too great. $46.75. Let me get rid of these. You run the profile on this, it's all just stuck in the middle here, guys. See? It's on the downside of your POC. Under 47.50 right there is bad. That's one line of protection. And then back to 39, man. This is basically compressing for a move. I'm not crazy about the MACD though. It's coming through the zero line, man. And the signal lines came through. So she's looking a little weak. The big test will be 40 down here on your RSI. If it wants to flush, that'll maybe bring you on a daily down towards the 200 EMA and interact with it. And I'm not big on the fundamentals of this stock, so I don't know, what they need. But it will react with this 200 EMA. We'll see what happens. If it loses that, that's not good at all for this stock. Keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on the MACD. It's still flushing. If you lose 40 on this RSI, it'll flush on down. Looks a little weak to me. It's got to get back above 56.50. 56.80. Yeah, 56.80 right there. There's your two lines, two levels on that one. Okay. I'm just looking up AMPX for Mr. Jacob. Okay, AMPX. Well, she is lofty, my friend. But the weeklies respecting the 9 EMA, it's technically still on a trend. Somewhere around 1080 here is going to be your support on this. If you lose that, you can get back to the 750, 760 area fairly easy. Right there. You would have support between 680 and 830. This would kind of be a buy zone if you wanted to reload here. Okay. It's hot, man. But as the RSI, you're getting some drop in momentum, and you're losing volume. The past few weeks have been losing volume. So, when's earnings? Is it tomorrow or next week? November 6th. Okay. 1340, 1350 resistance. That's your overall levels right there, man, on AMPX. Hopefully that helps, buddy. Let me get some comments here. What's up, Ricky? Manford, a couple spy calls Monday went overnight. Why do I have best profits when overnight? I feel you, man. Well, it's kind of manipulated right now, man. They're running stuff up in pre-market quite a bit. And it's just a way for them to manipulate price, man, honestly. Because it doesn't take a lot of volume in the pre-market hours to run stuff up. It's just how it is. Can you put your calls spreadsheets under pinned messages? Crazy Becker, yeah, I can do that. That's a good idea. Thank you. Pepsi. It's take a look at the old Ray Charles. You got the right one, baby. Oh. Y'all remember that commercial? Man, I gotta see it for a second now. You gotta be old to remember that. Let's see here. Was it Ray Charles?
You know when it's right. You know when you feel it, baby. You hold it, you hear it, you taste it, it's right. You got the right one, baby.
Yeah.
It is irresistibly sippable, uncontestably tasteable, and intimately wonderful. You got the right one, baby.
Oh
yeah.
Come on now.
You got the right one.
Oh man. Oh yeah, back when commercials wasn't crappy, right? Curry Drip. Ray's the coolest, man. Yeah, dog. Yeah. You got the right one, baby. That's all I can think about every time I see a Pepsi. I was a kid when that commercial was coming out. All right, Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola, what we got? This is the weekly view. We tagged this thing on the money a few weeks ago, Josh and I both, on the live video. Right there, man. 138. And this is sort of in the same boat with TTD. When you get these options and they explode, you sort of got to take profits on them when you get that. This is key to hold down here. This 138.50 area. Ultimate resistance 156. So you see your buy zone buying range is anywhere from where we're at down to 138. If I did, are y'all good on which ones? Mike, what are you really looking for when you're looking at the candle or any other indicator? When you switch to a higher time frame, please. I'll hit that in a second. Here's Stevenson. Stevens Sons. Yes. Can't say the whole name. Yeah, the Taco Bell Chihuahuas, right? So yeah, Pepsi's had its moment a few times. Last time it respected 50. Your RSI once, twice. And we've got a high, and a higher high. Higher high. We really need to respect 50 here on the weekly. I'll say that. So I would add an alert if you're in this. If you're not in this, I would be watching close to this 50 mark on the RSI. Because if it loses that, you could lose this 138.50 here. I don't want to ride this thing back down here. This is where we initially bought this for the first round, and it took a month or two to play out, but we consolidated down here, 128 area. This is the head, the left shoulder, the right shoulder. Breakout is over 157. So this thing's got the gas, it's got the room. I'll probably reload these If we could touch down in here a little more, maybe. Where are we at now? 143. It's getting awfully close for me to get interested. It's pretty close, I'll say. Okay. I don't think so either, Deshaun. I can't remember what Josh's let's see what I can't remember which options he had on Pepsi. Y'all remember? Good job, Lindsay. If you took profit at the top, you did well. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Money Mike Stocks. This AI indicator predicts all market movements. ChatGPT. Powered trading indicator. Unlisted trading view. I don't. What's the name of it, Crazy Backer? And yeah, I'll check out Nokia in just a moment. So if I was doing Pepsi now for re-entry, there's June. The 145s for June don't look bad. The 145s for March, a little more affordable. Pretty good open interest. I would consider March or June probably of next year. The 145s. 1390 open, yeah. I don't mind those. If you're needing a little help picking one, there you go. Yep, me too, Lindsay. Me too. Apple's dumping. It says new AI prediction indicator for TradingView. Okay. I'm not sure how to type it in, man. Prediction. I don't know, brother. Maybe you can take a screenshot and tag me in Discord. Thank you, Ellie. Yeah, maybe, you know. It's just I was really bumfuzzled this morning with the software. Through my day off today. We're usually pretty successful. I ain't going to say I'm perfect, but we usually do all right. Okay. Let's get, it's just that sometimes you get out of your comfort zone doing something. Crypto scene. DJT? DJT? What's going on with this? I mean, I don't see. I don't see anything, man. I don't see anything. Nothing worth me. It's just on its lows, and I mean, it can have pops up through here, but it's the RSI is not telling me that. I did want to look at ASST. Everybody had gotten pumped on this thing a few days ago because it's so heavily shorted. It pulled back now. You can see it come to the top of this volume bar. Got denied about 180. 180 is your 180, 190 is your breakout over this. I had 126 marked for some reason. Well, when did it run? When did this thing run? A few days ago, right? Or was this it? Was this the run? Yeah, this was the run. Nah. Not yet. No. They just let it come up here. They shorten it again. I mean, these things get crazy stories with the short interest, and then retail piles in and blows it up, and then it just gives shorts more opportunity to come back into it. So it's not, there's nothing to stop it, in my opinion. This just ran up on nothingness, on hype. Nothing to stop it coming back down right now. So there you go. Whoever was asking for that one. Palantir and video, which one first? Please chart Baba. I'll hit Baba right fast. I don't chart Baba a whole lot. Switz with the $10 super chat. My dog. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Switz. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing those. So if you're in the Discord, I'm able to take and publish my videos now, just like a 1 or 2 minute video of technicals, and I post that on my channel. So be sure you got notifications on for my channel in the Discord, okay? Baba. Josh is pretty bullish on this right now, I think. I mean, rightfully so. Josh used to buy this and trade it back in the 80s and 70s. That's when I was first with Josh. So, yeah, this thing has... It's got a story behind it. So right now, it looks as if it's ready for a second breath of air here to me. And here is your breakout level. 182. Some support here at 178. A lot of support, a lot more support back in, all the way back here. So this needs to retake 60 now, and the MACD to cross up while these lines are above the 0 line on the MACD. So if you get a cross up here, this RSI is going to push through 60, give you a cross up. You got a pretty easy chance back towards 190 and beyond, right? So yeah, pretty good looking chart right now. No, crazy backer. From the $80, like from the back when Baba was like 70 and 80 bucks. Maybe I said that in a confusing way. Oh, I probably did. I meant when Baba was in the 70s and 80s, so my bad. All right. Let's get a few more here before I got to roll. Superman, Amazon. I've been posting some Amazon stuff the past week or so, 2 weeks. Man. I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. I like 232. $234 is going to be next point to get across. I think 232, then 234. That's what I think, man. Now, momentum looks pretty decent. Started to turn over and break a little bit when we're approaching 60 right now. So, right here's do or die time where we're at on the daily. It's got to go through 60. Got to go through 60 right here. That's going to your MACD just gave you a buy signal. Now the signal line's got to catch up with it. So we could get a little bit of a pullback on this. Right now it's respecting 225. I think 224 was the last thing I said it had to get over. 223 or 224. Yeah. Oh, there you go. High of day. 232, then 234, guys. Then it could pull back here and test 225 some more. Let that daily signal line catch up to the MACD. So I think it looks pretty good overall. Let's check a weekly out. Yeah, see you're trying to get another cross up on the MACD. All in the same. We really need some more momentum. It's at 57 and pushing up slowly, so that's the best I can do on it for you. 225, and then you don't want to lose that. We struggle under the 224 range, so we don't want to lose that. Quiz, I looked at ACHR a few days ago. Right there, still respecting my levels. 1090, then 12, then 1360. I think it's neutral. I think it's very neutral right now. And you can see a bit of bearish divergence. I guess it is bearish divergence in the oscillators here, you've got that going. You're losing momentum. And your price was rising while you were losing momentum. So this is bearish divergence in the charts. That's on the weekly. So take that for what you will. If this thing curls back over again, probably going to get through the zero line and RSI would lose 50. That could where did I measure this to? Here's back to November. You got a little bit of support at 830 back there. Okay. If you want to screenshot that. There you go, buddy. All right. There's ACHR. I'm behind on comments. We're getting rid of copper and wires, and the next year's GPU is going with Corning Glass Ink. Same thing used for iPhones. Ticker GLW. What do you think? Crazy backer. You crazy kid. What's the ticker symbol? GLW. He's a wild and crazy guy. What it do, Buck? How are you, my friend? Oh, whoa, T, you could be right. You could be right. Crypto. I do not offer copy trading, sir. I'm pretty adamant with my ideas, pretty successful with it so far. So you in the Discord, ain't you, Crypto King? I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going long. Like, I'm up 88% on my Tesla long term right now. I'm not buying my long term stocks up here. I'm not doing it. Like this, I am in day trade and swing trade mode. Like, I will swing trade things some and day trade some. I am not buying long term up here. There is no way, no shape, no how. No, ain't no way. I ain't saying we can't go up more. We definitely can go up some more, but we are lofty. And look at that monthly right now. This thing's insane on Nvidia. Insane. I don't want to buy up here. I want to buy my Nvidia the next time it comes into at least the 100-day moving average, like on the daily. I'd rather the 200-day. I always try to buy my long-term stuff on 200-day. 200-day moving average or under. That's long-term. Yep. Sherry, it was the Fed. It was the Fed talking, but it's really not crashed. I mean, it had a hefty pullback there pretty quick. But overall, it's back up to today's highs already. I was just expecting more fireworks today. It's happened a couple times. Right there. We're already back to today's highs in the overnight session. So, yeah, I don't think it was a sell-off. I think this was just a non-eventful event. today. Not much of a, kind of a nothing burger. I wanted one of these candles that ripped through highs and took us up 5 points. That's what I wanted. I caught 40% down on this candle, but it should have been a lot more, and it was hard because it just wasn't breaking out anyway. There was no way to trade this, and I actually bought some rebound, but the show was over. So look at these candles right here. Nothing. All nothing. Anytime you get a range like that, it's waiting to break one way or the other. You know, this just Chop City. You can't catch that candle unless you're sitting on the trigger. So I don't think we've sold off. How do you view the overnight session on TradingView? You can't view the overnight session on TradingView, and it's utterly redonkulous. It's the best charting software there is, and you can't look at the 24-hour session. I don't get it. So I have to look at it on Webull or Robinhood. Well, Buck, not the Mag 8 and stuff, but you can see let's go ahead and look at Amazon. Amazon interacted with it right here at 213. Just a week and a half ago. So Amazon respects it. You know, anytime you get an opportunity to buy long term under the 200 EMA, or when you touch it, that's money in the bank. Back here on a couple of these things, you had a long time to dollar cost average into it. Back here, again, you would have been buying Amazon at 120. Right here again, you're getting Amazon between 150 to 170. And then back here again, 160. Here just the other day, 213. We're already back to 240. So long term, it's kind of foolproof. You can always do that and sit back and watch it. You know, if it's a good stock, Okay. Ellie, that's something. Are you in the Discord? That's something I teach in the Discord, and I've got videos on for TradingView, and I do coaching and stuff too on the side to set up people. Here's my 6 ticker charts. Gosh, look at Google, man. Whew. All right. Now, what was the last thing we wanted to look at, guys? I got time for one or two more here. Let me go back to the comments. Somebody said, I think Tesla, right? Everybody wants Tesla. Give me my Tesla. Here's the difference. Let's go back to last time Tesla was up here. Now look at I just want you to look at the difference. And I was starting to coach, and people were telling me they were buying up here at 444. Now back then, look at this volume. Everything's down here, right? There's nothing to catch you on the way back down. Now, fast forward, and let's look at the difference now. We have now built a decent amount of volume up here, right? So 412, I mean, I know we're a long ways from that, but this is a area you don't want to lose. It's 410. If Tesla ever drop back down in when it will react with the 200 EMA again. I mean, right here it did. Look at this. This is this year a few times, right? 200 EMA. Now, Tesla on the daily. Man, it's on the brink of another breakout. It's on the brink. I don't like that this RSI curled over, though. I don't like that. But the overall look, I do like right now. It's pretty bullish looking. Right there, 461 and 467.50. That's what we got to get over. You got, let's drop it to the 1 hour here for a moment. We're back up to these highs. It's breakout time, you know. We got to break out. That's what it's got to do. So it's at the highs, y'all. Hard to. You got some support at 448. That was these previous highs back here. 448.70. And then 430. I like those two levels for Tesla. There you go. And then breakout over highs here. It's just all you got to go off of right now. 467. That's how I would play it. All right. What y'all got? In 1 day view, go 4 hours time frame. Go to settings and extended hours. I don't think it gives you 24 hours views, crazy backer. Setting, let's see here. I'll try it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does now. Go to settings and extended hours for 24 hours view. Settings. I don't think so, man. I would have to be. I don't see it, brother. I've never been able to find 24 hours on TradingView. Scales and lines, day of the week on labels, time format, time hours, 24, save chart. Yeah, I don't see it, brother. All right. All right, my friends. I did UPS earlier, Mr. Clean. Apple, I could look at Apple right fast. Yeah, I'm on less than the 1 day view. Crazy backer. I'm on a 5 minute here. Jacob, I just re-entered UPS for January 2027 calls. Bottom right of screen. Yep, extended trading hours. I'm on New York time. Settings. Session. I don't see it, man. It's on futures, yeah, but futures trade 24/7. Like if you're looking at if you're looking at ES or NQ, these trade overnight, so that's why it's listing those. Yep. I will do DraftKings because I'm in that DKNG. It is at just about at my breaking point. Yeah, they've got extended hours, but not overnight hours. Which makes no sense, but I'm going a long ways back for DraftKings here. Now look, I even go to a weekly here for you. It could stop, and this is why I've got shares, not options. It could find a home here around between $28 and $30. It could find a home. I've added a couple times on these dips, and even down to 25, I see a little bit of support. But look at that weekly, man. It is straight down. The daily is crossing down again on the MACD. The only thing that's going to change my mind, and I'm still in the play, but if we make, here's your lows down here on RSI. If this was to curl around over the next day or two and make a higher low, like right in here, that could be a possibility. This is pretty close to what I think support is. Maybe down to 28, but it's on a historic line right here. This is the area. So I'm in shares. Like I said, nothing I say on here is for financial advice. This is just me doing my thing. But I'm in shares, playing this slowly, taking my time with it. If it can't hold this level, I can't hold. If it can't hold me, I can't hold it. Right? That's how I look at it. Sinster, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. I always have a blast hanging out with everybody. Have a good time. I know the stock squad was just on, but they didn't get to do a whole lot of charting, I don't think. I just had looked at Amazon, Roberto. It's bullish leaning to me right now, but I kind of think we may get a little pullback here. Right here will be the test. we're about to either go through 60 or not on the RSI. 230, 250, and 234 is my two resistance levels above. Okay. Thanks, Deshaun. Much love, my brother. Apple. Somebody say it dropped. I thought somebody said it dropped overnight. No, Apple took off like a rocket overnight. Yep. Well, it's doing what Apple do, man. There's your weekly, looking strong. Monthly, look at that. On a monthly time frame, if you bought Apple in between, really all the way back to here, in between 40, look, it's not dipped below 40 on the RSI since 2001 on the monthly. If you get a chance to buy Apple at 40 or 50 on the RSI, it's a pretty good buy on the monthly chart. That's wow. But that's Apple, man. That's what it does. The daily, I think the daily looks pretty strong too right now. Let's look right fast, guys. Yeah, here we go. Okay. $255 is your closest support. $264. $264 and then $255. That's your two levels under you. And right now you're in breakout mode, man. It's the best I can tell you. It's in breakout mode. Go to a 10-minute. Was this 268, 67? 68, 67. What a weird look today for Apple. Just played off the highs and lows 2 times. Where is it in the overnight? 272 in the overnight. It's all the way up here. So you'll be able to use today's highs. 271. Okay. There'll be your 3 levels. 271. Then 264.20. Close enough. 255.50. There you go for Apple. I like that. It's bullish leaning to me on the oscillators on the daily. So just made a higher high on the RSI. I like it. All right, my people. I sure do love you and appreciate you. I did TTD, Christopher. I am cautious with it, cautiously neutral. I got kicked out of my options, but I'm holding my shares still up 4 or 5% on shares. We've had good wins on TTD, but I wanted to hold for a bigger move, so that's just a decision each person has to make for themselves. You know what I mean? I like the formation still. I just think it's got to consolidate and and hold the levels. Got to hold my like $50 level, I think. So I'll reconsider entering on options again. Hey, if you've not hit the like button, the subscribe button, do you care to do that for me? If you want to support me, get how come it looks like that? That's a little mic, big mic, normal mic. There we go. If you want to support me, hit the description in the video. The very top link, if you're not in the Discord, come join us in the Discord. I'm telling you, I live day trade with the family 5 days a week. We do pretty well, and constantly got new swing trades coming out. But there's something in there for you, even if day trading's not for you. There's that's not John, not Husky, and there's when crypto's firing, there's crypto plays going on. There's swing trading, long-term investing. There's all kinds of value over there. If you hit DC, it's 188 likes. Thank you though for checking. So if you want to support me, that's the best way. You can sub with my link or resub with my link. That supports me big time. And I appreciate each and every person that does that already. I had to help a guy. He apologized to me today, but he called 3 times today. But he had signed up with my link and done a coaching call with me. So I took the time to email a meeting link for 5 minutes, 2 or 3 times today, and help him out because he lost his charts and lost stuff. So when you support me, I'm here for you. I promise you that. And I'm here for everybody, but I try to go above and beyond if you really got behind me. So I just want to tell you that I appreciate you. I love you. I will be talking to you soon. All 016. Can my Saturday classes be purchased? Yeah, I'm going to format those a little nicer. I'm building a beginner course that can try to alleviate some of my one-on-one coaching because I can't keep up. If you're trying to reach out to me, hit the description. My email's in the description. Just give me a little bit of time to get back to you. So I do coaching, group classes, and coaching too. And I would love to help you. I like helping everybody. I just don't have the time to get to everybody. There's not enough hours in the day. So I'm going to format those to a beginner's course that people can get. And my next Saturday class, I think, will be November 8th. It'll be part 2 for beginners. So I'll announce that soon. I love you. Peace. Appreciate y'all. See you in the morning. I'll be doing live trading in the morning. Okay. If you're not in the Discord, wow, are you not in the Discord? Come over and join me. Hit the description. Hit that top link. Come join me. See you.